Hello, welcome back to Public Speaking A to Z. I'm Victoria Mintey. This week it's the letter E, and we are talking about, let's see if you can guess. This week we're talking about something that's really, really important for building trust with your audience and making connections with people. And it also really helps the speaker to keep track of what they're saying. Have you guessed it yet? Yes, we're talking about eye contact. Eye contact is that secret ingredient that helps you to build trust, connection with your audience, and guess what? It helps you to stay on track as well. So here's the practical tip that I actually want you to go away and practice this week. When you're speaking in a meeting, whether it's a presentation or simply a conversation, I want you to share around the eye contact, and I want you to be quite specific in how you do that. Here's a little demo. If I were to be speaking up in a meeting, let's say we're talking about teas and coffees. Imagine I've got this table in the meeting room, different people that I'm going to speak to. Have a look at this. Good morning, everybody. So today we're here to talk about teas and coffees in the office pantry. So what I thought we'd do first is take a little stock take of what's currently available. Later on, we can look at some other suppliers and brands that we haven't yet tried. I know that Tina's going to take us through our budget that we've got to spend on this. And I hope that by the end of the session, we'll be able to agree on some new brands that we want to bring in. So if everybody's good with that plan, we can get started. I'm being very specific here. I'm only speaking when I've locked eyes with that person, and I'm not skimming. Skimming looks like this. So good morning, everyone. Today we're talking about tea and coffee in the pantry and what varieties we already have and what other brands we might like to try. And we also need to talk about budget and how much money we can spend on new brands. Hopefully by the end of the meeting, we'll all have agreed on something that we can move forward with. It's a very, very different feel. As the person who is leading that discussion, perhaps my audience are not getting that sense of, okay, she's prepared and she's grounded. They're definitely not going to get much connection with me because my eyeballs are just not landing. So that's your tip for the week. Be specific in your eye contact and try to only speak when you are indeed making eye contact with someone. Good luck and let me know how it goes. I'll see you next time.